Lah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, I want to start my presentation. My presentation is about language teaching method. The name is silent way method. Maybe some of you has know about this method. So I will explain about this method briefly. So silent way method is one of the language teaching method in the world. So like direct method, grammar translation method, and then task-based method. So this method is same like other method in the world. So next, this is the introduction of this method. So I will introduce about this method. The silent way is the name of the language teaching method that found by Caleb Gatekno in 1970. So the definition about this method I will explain briefly. So the definition is the teacher in the classroom will be as silent as possible, and then let the student to be more active, to be more engagement in the class. Next. So this is the theoretical of the silent way method. So you can see in this slide, this is the explanation about the theoretical, and I will highlight about the word student autonomy. So I will explain you about what is student autonomy. Student autonomy is student initiative to be more active, to be more engagement in the classroom, and then they are free to explore, to observe more about the language, other language in the classroom, and then they can make a decision, to take decision in the class rather than the teacher, and then they can fix their mistaken by themselves. So the teacher just gives them code if they are mistaken in the classroom. Next. So this is the research hypothesis about silent way method. So as you can see in this slide, there are three research hypotheses. The first one, learning will be easier if the student discover and create rather than memorize and repeating. And the second, learning is facilitated by symbol and gesture. No, the learning is facilitated by physical objects. So if the teacher apply this method in the classroom, there will be some physical object. So the classroom will be so many physical objects in the class. And then the third is learning is facilitated by solving problem. Why solving problem? Because if solving problem is applied in the classroom, the student will be more creative to solve the problem, will be more engagement in the classroom. Next. And the next slide is about methodology. So I will give you three of methodology in this method. The first one is active involvement of student. Okay. So what the meaning of this? The meaning is the teacher remains silent. The teacher will be as silent as possible, and then let the student to be more active, to be more involving in the class. And the second one is use of symbols and gestures. So maybe all of you will have a question. If the teacher is silent, how the teacher to teach the student? So the teacher will be use symbols and gestures. So the teacher will be pointing about like in the whiteboard to give the student to give order to the student to make a sentence about these things, for example. And the gesture, if the teacher not like student to did it, the teacher will be make a gesture about refusing or denying. And then next, the third methodology is about pronunciation. The teacher will be silent in the class and let the student to be more active. The meaning is the teacher more using other language, and then more speaking more, and then have a conversation with other student, and then the teacher just give attention to students pronunciation. So that's the meaning of this methodology. This is the final slide in this PowerPoint. So this is the research implication. So maybe I will reading for you. This method is suitable for use at all levels because this method can be accepted by every student. Because even though there is little interaction from the teacher, students still get the same benefits and even more benefits than other methods, such as I give you 3 benefits this method than other method. So the first one is students get maximum time to play a leading role in the class. So because the teacher is silent, so the student will be more active and play a leading role, play a main role in the class. And then the second one, students get more exposure to language. So the meaning is, if the teacher is silent, so the student will be more active speaking, more active get a conversation with others. So they will get more exposure to language. The third one, the teacher get more time to determine the right learning. So because the teacher is silent, then the teacher can think or can find if there are some problems in the class, if there are not effective in the class, so the teacher can get more time to think about the material and the step, the next material and the step. So, okay, maybe that's all of my presentation, and I hope all of us can apply this method in our daily life, and then I hope all of you can get benefit from what I'm saying. So maybe that's all. If there are any mistaken, I apologize for all of you, and thank you so much for your nice attention. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.